doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Rocking and rolling, my boy Flexx Live is back in the building. How you doing today?
Yeah.
What's happening, man?
What's good, man?
Seeing you, man. You're tearing up the city, man. You're tearing up the city.
It's crazy. It's so real right now.
Yeah, it's looking that way. You were just at the you were at 42 Dugg and Teameastside and Doughboyz Cashout had an event at the Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah, it was a Dugg Welcome Home party.
Yep.
He had 42 Dugg and Friends.
Yeah.
But it was a big event for the city because of that East versus West thing.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting how it all started, right? Like it was announced and then it was, retracted and then it was reannounced. So it was very cool to see that it actually ended up happening. I think the city was pretty damn happy.
Yeah, for sure.
So talk about that experience, man. Talk about that whole night. What do you feel like it meant for the city and also just your own personal experience being there?
Like I said, it's still surreal. It's like I didn't even do it. Almost like a dream. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really hit me yet still. What we just did and how historic it was, man. Even up to like rehearsals and preparation for it, because we ain't start rehearsals till like 3 days before. You feel me? We did like maybe 2 rehearsals, which wasn't even a real rehearsal. Just getting the set list and stuff like that together. And that's when reality hit me that I was pretty much gonna be one of the only DJs on that show, for one, and how big of a responsibility I had, And then just knowing that I'm supposed to be here, like the day of the show, getting things ready, getting things ready, getting things in order, remembering why I'm here and what I'm here to do, you know what I'm saying? And then once I first got that mic and said my first words on that mic, I said, yeah, it's time. Like, this is what I've been waiting on, you feel me? Like, bro been locked up, almost 2 years. I've been waiting on this moment for a long time to get back and hit a stage this big. And I done did bigger concerts. I think it was, 20,000 people there?
Yeah.
I done did, the biggest was like 50,000 or something like that. But, like, it's nothing compared to, like, in your city. You know what I'm saying?
And the significance of it, right?
Yeah, especially that. Like, that's really unheard of for a Detroit artist to sell that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people doubted that would even sell out like it did and do what it did. So just to get there and see everybody loading in, you know what I'm saying, sound check, the stage design, and see how big of a level we, you know what I'm saying, came to, it's like a surreal feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's major for sure.
You could see it in the social media alone. You could see how excited people were. Anybody would post anything about the event coming, and it would be a whole comment section about anything about the event.
Exactly.
The verses aspect of it, Doug's aspect of it, just so many different things. People were just so ready to go. What is it? You being from Detroit, you paying attention to the scene, being involved in it for so long and at a high degree, what do you think it meant to the city to see this happen? To have these two groups come together on stage?
I think it was priceless, man. I think, like, especially, like, how everything is happening for us as a city now. The Lions going crazy, doing what they doing. We still supporting the Pistons, even though, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of rocky, you feel me? Down to the music, how the music just blowing up, and we supporting all these artists collabing and everybody supporting each other, man. This is huge, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real moment for us. And, like, even, like, me watching clips back and seeing myself on that stage and performing, like, it's just so real that I'm actually a part of this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of like it's somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really meant a lot to the city, man. Yeah. And it just showed what we can do, you know what I'm saying? When we come together and we put our egos aside and, you know what I'm saying, what we can do.
Yeah.
For sure. I think it's a great example for the people that's coming up under us too, you know what I'm saying? The upcoming artists.
Yeah, because I remember I was seeing a lot of people talk about that before the show. They were like, look, let's just keep it to the side tonight. Like, let's
for
prove
sure.
that we can just have a function that goes just 100% the way it's supposed to go.
Even that sound check, you know what I'm saying, the conversations that was had and things like that. Like, just seeing those two groups collide, you know what I'm saying, do their thing, and everybody respectful, the egos aside, you know.
So talk about the actual day itself, man. Walk everybody through the day experience. You woke up and then you're just going on stage and doing your thing, but like walk us through the day.
Yeah, man. So the day of, it's kind of like when you got a field trip, you know what I'm saying? And you up bright already getting ready for it, you know what I'm saying? I woke up early. I went and got a haircut and everything. I'm getting tagged in so much things. The city just already showing love, you know what I'm saying? Wealthy popped up on me, gave me a fit, I'm still selling the last couple of my tickets that I got left, you know what I'm saying? Went and got a haircut. Like I said, I'm getting so much love. They paid for my haircut. Go to the arena. Go to the arena for check-in. I ain't gonna lie, I hate security. security. I hate that part of the process. I don't hate security, but I hate the security part of the process. You run into a lot of security that just be overdoing it, top flight, you know what I'm saying, doing too much. And it's like, when you in a position that I'm in, like, I know the artist is, you know what I'm saying, up top. It's like artists, DJs, sound production underneath, but not these security be forgetting, bro. We got a job to do too. You know what I'm saying? They be getting us a real hard time.
What happened?
It's just people thinking they bigger than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Trying to throw around they power or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Holding me back from certain things. Well, I got to do this, that, and the third. And it just adds stress on me as a DJ. I shouldn't have to worry about them type of things. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my bad, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, no, you're good. So the process getting through was a little bit difficult.
Yeah,
but you
getting through was
guys get all
difficult.
the equipment inside and everything like that.
Yep. So I pretty much just had to bring my laptop, which is fucked up because my real laptop I broke 2 days before the show.
Damn.
And I was not able to get my laptop back, bro. So I had to use somebody else's laptop, which is like super foreign. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it was just a lot of pressure on getting everything downloaded like it was supposed to be, having other songs just in case. Like, it's a lot that go into the preparation part that people really don't see.
Yeah.
Like, they think we just pressing buttons, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be very organized, right?
You definitely gotta
Things
be
are
organized.
happening in a live manner. Like,
Exactly.
every second counts. Anything that feels like dead space can throw off the entire
the
audience.
entire show, yeah, for sure. And I be so hard on myself, bro. Like, it's little things that I probably messed up on that other people didn't realize. I be so hard on myself. It's like that one thing that throw me off. I feel like I ain't gonna lie. When I left the show, I just feel like, man, this could have been better, or I could have did this, that, and the third. Then once I got on social media and I just start hearing other people brag about me, you know what I'm saying, call me and text me like, I done did bigger shows than this, and I never got this type of reaction before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I watched damn near every single person's story and post about it and whatever, talk to friends about it, and they never said anything about the DJ. So if nobody's saying anything about you, you did everything right.
I feel it, but you know it's always one person. So look, I'm gonna give y'all the scoop, right?
Okay.
So when Glorilla performed, this was one of the hiccups I caught. When Glorilla performed, for one, she didn't bring her own DJ. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much DJ for her. And I did. I take credit for it. I DJ for her. You know what I'm saying? I DJ for her. After her second song, she was saying cut the song, right? And somebody on Facebook, one person, you know, it's always where one person called me up, like, why was she irritated or whatever with you? When she said cut the song, I couldn't hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to make it clear now that at shows like that, the sound that they hear is not the same from what we hear. Like, I had an in-ear pack on and I got a little monitor right here. So if I didn't have those two things, then all I'm hearing is bass and like mumble jumble. You know what I'm saying? The sound man pretty much didn't have her mic patched into my speaker, so I couldn't hear what she was saying at all. So I guess at the last minute they was signaling me. Once I saw them signaling me to turn it down or turn it off, that's when I turned it off. But when I watched the video back, she was like, DJ, turn it off. She said it a couple times, but I didn't catch it, of course, because the mic wasn't patched in to me.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, they gonna be like, oh, the DJ tripping, or that's his fault, or you know what I'm saying? When it's really not.
That's nothing, man.
But they think as far as anything sound, they think you
somebody's
fucked
always
up.
gonna say something about something, bro.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I'm
right.
saying? That's every show doesn't go 100% the way it's supposed to go, bro. I've been to
Exactly.
tons of live events. Even the craziest, bands that I go see that are getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars in their entire careers, like Dave Matthews Bands. I've seen complete chaos happen at their shows.
That's why. Did you remember that clip with Sexy Red? She was at some pool party and they was yelling at a DJ or some shit like that. You ain't see. All right, so it was pretty much that clip went viral, and she wanted to do her set a certain way, but she didn't bring her DJ. You feel me? So the DJ that was there was doing, you know what I'm saying, the best that he can and what she was saying, but they was being so hard on him online and this, that, and the third. What about at Rolling Loud when Nicki Minaj came out? And they was saying, kill the DJ. They was on the DJ ass. Did you see that clip?
Damn, no, I didn't see that.
Damn, I got to send you these clips, man.
The only one that I'm like really, I remember is Biggie Smalls, and I think we talked about that before.
when
we
Biggie
talked
went
off
about
on his DJ, and it was kind of messed up to see because clearly the DJ it wasn't his fault. They said that the CDs had expanded because of the weather outside and stuff like that.
It was one of those situations pretty much with the Sexy Red thing and the Nicki Minaj thing. You know what I'm saying? It was outside of the DJ's control. But if it's anything related to sound or music or, you know what I'm saying, the artist telling the DJ to do something, everybody automatically thinks, oh, the DJ fucked up. When it's not just the DJ, it's a lot of different components to it, you feel me? As well as I couldn't even see my artist, you know what I'm saying, have the show because it's all these unimportant people that's just standing on stage.
Yeah.
Like even during the show, we had to stop the show for about 3-4 minutes and tell everybody to get off the stage. He telling people to get off the stage. They just not moving. And I wanted to make sure I say that and put that out here because it fucks us up and we got a show to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everybody
facts.
like to feel important, but we got a show to do. I can't even see my artist to communicate, watch hand gestures. If he's saying turn it down, it just all that matter. You know what I'm saying?
And the technical, I mean, when it comes to equipment and stuff like that, it's just super crucial that everything is working 100%. If you have a monitor in, an in-ear monitor, and you're supposed to be communicating with somebody else, and they're supposed to be telling you what's happening, and that's not happening,
Right.
then you're gonna have a bad time for sure. But look, man, that's the whole.
Sure.
You know what the real job of a DJ at the end of the day is in those circumstances is to get past that moment,
Improvise and make it right.
and make it work.
And that's
you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
Instead of the
even
whole,
with artists, you know what I'm saying, showing up late and things like that.
Yeah.
Like we had a strict show set. Certain people wasn't on time, or like even bringing the West Side out. I started the West Side people song. I mean, what was it? The Mob DOghboyz Cashout song. I started the song. Everybody in the crowd singing it for like the first 4 bars. Then I had to start it back, bring it back. They was already hype and turned, but it was so many people on the stage and blocking them even coming up. We had to start it all the way over. You know. I just had to put that out there because, you know, in Detroit, bro, that's a problem at every show. It's so many people on the stage. It got to the point where I made the whole audience say, get the fuck off the stage. I'm like, get the fuck off the stage on 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody, whole crowd yelling, get the fuck off the stage. Like, it got to that point. I do that almost at every concert in Detroit, too, because it was so many people on the stage.
it's people's people, right?
It's pointless, though. You know what I'm saying? We putting on a show. Why not be in the crowd? And, you know what I'm saying?
Because everybody wants to, you know, that's on the stage wants to take their phone and show everybody that they're on the stage and show them what's
that
going
suck,
on.
Though. You know what I'm saying? When you
Yeah.
get to the big leagues, bro, you're not.
Nah.
It looks so lame, for real, for real. You know, if you're not serving no purpose.
I was watching the NFL, the Lions win yesterday, and I seen one of the players was like selfieing himself after they won, and I was like, bro, you are on national TV.
Yeah.
There's a billion cameras filming you right now. Why do you
They
need?
got to do that, cuz.
Yeah,
Right.
just like there's so many cameras at your show. People are gonna film you. You're gonna be seen eventually. Like if you got to take that one moment to make that the biggest deal of your life right there, then you're not supposed to be in entertainment, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Like unless they like, I kind of have like a real rule. I mean, I know this is kind of a messed up rule. But if somebody wasn't filming you doing something, you got to work harder.
Yeah, you
got to make sure people are filming you
for
where
sure.
you're at instead of you doing it yourself. That means you're not.
100%.
Nobody cares enough to point the camera at you. That's something that I know is gonna help you maybe a little bit. Like, oh damn, he's doing this, bro. Maybe I'm gonna go hire him for this, or I'm gonna go do a feature with him because I seen him there. But at the end of the day, bro, why don't you just work hard enough that people want to point that camera at you? You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was trying to do for sure. It's really crazy too. Like so many like blogs and news outlets posted it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hearing my voice everywhere. They had me kind of tucked off to the left side of the stage this time too. We got to talk to production about that next time, man. I need to be front
Do
and
you have a
center,
sign
man.
in front of you? Do you have like a thing that says Flexx Live? Do you have like a sparkling like LED light or anything?
Nah, nothing like that.
You
At
need
some
to-
shows, they throw my logo on the screen. You know
Do
what
they
I'm saying?
shout you out
Flash it
like
in
the
between.
rappers on the stage? Does Dugg or anybody like?
Dugg always saying like Flex, what we doing? Or
Yeah.
like certain parts in our show, we had conversations. So I'd be like, what up, Dugg? Flex, you from the West Side, this, that, and the third, or you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
always saying my name. I peeped that with a lot of artists too, cause like Lil Baby, he be saying, say champ, say champ, say champ. And a lot of people ain't never know what is he talking about. But Champ is his DJ.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we always get shout outs. They don't know exactly who he talking to sometimes, but you know,
Yeah, because Champ can be anything.
it's all good. Exactly.
What's the talk about, man, for everybody that wants to know, introducing these two groups and what the audience's reaction was, and kind of give people the play-by-play of actually, walking them on stage and announcing them.
So as far as the West versus East thing, well, first of all, shout out DJ Fresh, right? So what happened was Fresh opened the show because he do AG touring. You know what I'm saying? He work with them. He go everywhere with them. Fresh is from Ohio, I believe. Don't quote me. But Fresh, he pretty much opened the show, right? And I came up. I did like a 5 to 10 minute set with him. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to tend to other things as far as like the show set and things like that. So I'm getting ready for show mode while he's still entertaining the crowd, right? So I wanted to make sure I shine the light on different DJs. You know what I'm saying? From our city. You feel me? Cause it's just better when you sharing it with your homies. You know what I'm saying? Even though like Dugg really wanted it one DJ just because it's smoother. You know what I'm saying? The pace is faster, things like that. So I got to shout out DJ Marathon. He pretty much had the East versus West thing put together.
Oh, cool.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm from the west side too, man. Born and raised. You know what I'm saying? Dugg and them, they from the east side, but I'm from the west side. So I grew up listening to DoughBoyz Cashout and them. I'm saying like, next block, you walking over. I'm walking over with some females the next block. I see them take pictures with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 15, 16 years old at the time. So seeing that whole, you know what I'm saying? Seeing like just, it's like full circle moment for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Seeing them now, like, damn, bro, I was just taking a picture with y'all. Now I'm really like almost on the same platform as y'all for real.
Yeah, man.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you got to chop it up with Wallo too, right?
Yeah.
You guys were just kicking it.
Yeah. The first time I met Wallo,
Yeah.
I thought he was Gillie.
Oh, for real?
I thought he was Gillie. I posted the video. We did a video, and I wound up tagging him, and I tagged Gillie. He like, what the fuck? This not me. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, what, 4 or 5 years ago. We was in Miami somewhere, but Wallo always give me some good advice every time I see him.
Bro.
And he be wanting to, you know what I'm saying, like help me promote myself. Like how he did that video. He didn't charge me for that video or, you know what I'm saying, act funny about it or nothing like that. He just really wanted to do it. And then we talked for like 15, 20 minutes afterwards, you feel me? Like, I think Wallo is real genuine, you know what I'm saying? And I know where he's supposed to be because of the genuineness in him, you know?
Yeah, they're having fun.
For sure.
Gillie are having fun.
Making millions having fun.
Yeah, man, that's the way it's supposed to be done. What's been up with you personally, man? Like, have you been able to, I know last time we talked, like, you were kind of in the midst of, you know, understanding where, you know, your career was at and pushing you into certain directions. Have you been feeling more comfortable lately?
I'm never comfortable, bro.
Bro?
I'm never comfortable. My mind never stops working. You feel me? Like, even like, I think I gotta find new hobbies.
For real?
Yeah, I think I gotta find new hobbies to occupy my time because I'm always thinking, bro. I can never stop thinking. Like, even after the show, like, people like, man, you beating yourself up too hard, this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, what's next? You feel me? Like, that's the only way I'm gonna stay ahead of, you know what I'm saying, everybody else, stay ahead of the competition or just stay ahead in the game, period. I'm trying to figure out what's next, man. I'm trying to hop on the next thing and, you know, I'm always trying to elevate, man.
Yeah.
Especially because there's no rule book to this, you know. And it's like some people work a job, some people do what I do, you know what I'm saying? Some people do both. I don't have no plan B, so I just know this gotta work, you feel me? So I gotta put my all into it, and it's good for me to think like that, you know?
It's working, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, your name's everywhere. You're always performing. You're always doing shows. Like, for you, it seems like you want way more than what you have, but a lot of people would kill to get what you have, you know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's the dilemma. That's the dilemma, bro, because I'm not rich yet. And I be around some rich motherfuckers, you feel me? So it's like especially like back in the day, I go out of town for a weekend, you know what I'm saying? And we had drivers and expensive ass cars and this, that, and the third, and I come back during the week and it be back to reality. Like, bro, you ain't made it yet. They made it. So you gotta work your ass off so you can do this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? As a DJ.
Yeah.
Like, I be trying to think of like different ways and different platforms, you know what I'm saying? Just to expand myself to the point where I'm making at least half of a rapper's type money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to figure out how to separate yourself to the point where you're like needed more than the next DJ.
Exactly.
Somebody can be like, okay, let's just say you charge $5,000 a show. The rapper might be like, well, this dude over here charges $3,000, so like, fuck
and
you.
See, that's why I'm trying to make myself to the point where I can't be compared to nobody else, or I got that X factor that this person don't get. Cause right after the concert, Gotti came up to me, you did your thing. Yo, Gotti, you did your thing. Black Youngster manager texted me. Youngster said, you went crazy, man. Like, you did your thing. Don't beat yourself up, or like, you really did your thing. You putting on. Hell of a gave me my flowers. Like, Joey, it was just so many big people from the city that I've been watching and looking up to, and you know what I'm saying? It made me just feel real good and know that I'm going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think after the show, you had posted something in your story saying like you need to tighten up, like, or whatever. Like you were checking yourself, kind of.
Yeah, that's just me, bro. Overthinking and you know what I'm saying, things like that. Because like I said, I looked back over the show and I did a great job. It's just different things that I wish I would have been maybe more organized on that probably was really out of my control, but you know, just next time, I just learn something new every time. That way, I get better and better each time. You know what I'm saying?
And I know you said you've done 50,000 audience before, but I mean, man, like again, to just do everything right with the 20,000 audience, and this is like your first big show back, right? I'm assuming
it's the first big show back.
Yeah, so
and I've been waiting on this show for ever. You feel me? Like I dreamed about having a show like this when he got out and got to back doing the shows.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this one show, and then the next one, you already know you're gonna be on fucking point. And even when you weren't 100% 100% on point, you still killed it. So it's like
I just don't want to get comfortable, ill.
yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
it. You gotta, but you also gotta look in reality too and soak up the moment. Like you don't want to be so hard on yourself that it's depressing. That it's almost like, damn, bro,
100%.
I'm mad at myself for this, and you got to bring in more of a enthusiastic energy, a positive energy for the next time, but still be in reality. Like my problem with people is when they go, oh. I like to think positively. I don't like when people say they like to think positively. I like when people say I'm a realist. I'm a realist, and I know when things are right and when things are wrong.
Right.
But I'm not going to be upset or depressed when I'm trying to make things right. That's the difference to me. So like, even if you are saying, man, I could have done better, it's like, yeah, but you can still be joyful within while saying that. Like, all right, I'm gonna go into this next one. I know I could have done better, but I'm not gonna be mad or disappointed with myself. I'm just gonna know I got to do better next time. Kind of like a Kobe mentality type shit. Like. You can't beat yourself up, and that's why I think people say you can only really do it for like 5 minutes, and then you got to move on from it, you know?
Yeah, 100%. That's why my favorite motto, yesterday don't mean shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep it pushing.
But the thing even with that quote is that if you were fucking up, and you and you're accountable for your fuck ups, like
for sure.
You literally caused your fuck ups because of negligence. That's something you got to look at. Like, man, I really got to pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing. Like, you can't say that the past doesn't matter, but what you just have to do is, even though you know you made a lot of mistakes, be like, all right, I'm not gonna be down about myself about it. I am gonna work on it though. I'm gonna figure it out and fix it.
For sure.
Like I said, I didn't hear anybody say shit. Yeah, I hear nobody say shit about you, bro. If a DJ fucks up, you're gonna hear about it, bro.
No, yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
All across the world.
I don't think it was necessarily, like I said, me fucking up. It's just, different things that I want to make sure I check off, or you know what I'm saying, communicate with my team better, or you know what I'm saying, just to make sure that this is the best possible thing that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you was just saying, like having that it factor to where they want to have to book you, or somebody be like, oh, I need Flexx. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking about nobody else. I need Flexx because I know how much passion, how much dedication, whatever it is he putting into my show. You know what I'm saying? Because my job is to make sure the artist is a star. Look like a star, sound like a star. You feel me?
Today's industry, the way to do that, the separation factor is clout is a huge part about it, because if you're a DJ that has an enormous amount of clout, now you're helping sell the tickets for the show, right? That's a huge part.
I sold a lot of tickets, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I sold a lot of tickets myself, so yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's one huge aspect. And then another huge aspect is if you can provide a sound or something that nobody else can provide. And then 3 is the artist connection with the artist. I mean, the artist connection with the DJ. The artist has to love you, basically.
You know the fucked up part about that? And I think it's, like you said, you gotta take with the good with the bad. Yeah. But I be forgetting, like, sometimes what level I'm on with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like, I gotta separate the business from the personal, which I do. I think I do a pretty good job on. But it be so many like big people watching me, even down to the DJs. Like, I done got a lot of DMs from DJs over the last few days, just proud of me and want me to teach a class or teach them this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm still learning on my own. And then you got to take that with, like, it's certain people that bite off different shit you do. Like, it's certain things that I know only I did because I came up with. Then I'm scrolling down social media and I see exactly what I'm doing, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody doing a mix exactly how I do it, edited the exact same way, or just using my cadences and my words and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I got to keep reinventing myself, you know what I'm saying? That way they keep trying to catch up.
Constantly. One of my favorite quotes ever on this couch was from Lil Baby. He said, you just got to keep going back to the drawing board. And I love that concept. That just means you got to go sit with yourself and literally actually plan, strategize, figure out, all right, how do I improve?
I feel like that's the only way. That's the only way. Because I used to be a little bit of everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When I start paying different people to help me build, or that's why they always say, you're not going to get nowhere without a team. You got to have a team, bro. You got to wear yourself drive. You know what I'm saying? Try to do everything. Like, even I be trying to edit my own content, shoot my own content, come up with the ideas, and DJ at the same time. I can't do everything by myself, bro. Yeah, and it's way easier, and you can push out better content when you got a team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
People are distracting themselves with a lot of different outlets, you know what I'm saying? They got to stay focused. I remember when I was when I was shooting music videos in 2017, I remember meeting rappers that were like, yeah, I'm a rapper, a videographer, a producer, a DJ, and I'm like, man, you got to pick something, how are you going to get sick at any one of these things when you're so spread? I've never met anybody that's more than one thing that's legendary at it. I've met some people that are really good at doing 2 things, but I've never met anybody that's really good at doing 3 things. Never in my life, bro. Yeah. Not one time. It's always like you dominate one area, and then you can branch a little bit off of that with other things, but barely, bro. Like, for real, barely. You got to focus on one thing at all times.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I know this. I got a question for you, though.
Yeah.
How often do you go out, first of all? How often do you go out in the world, like to shows and things like that?
To shows and events?
Yeah.
I think last year I probably did like only 15. This year, 2, maybe 3.
I mean, it's still January. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do any artists, like, let's say that you done had on a podcast or communicate with it on social media, do they be acting funny towards you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yes. There's people who come sit on this couch that legitimately don't like me, but they know that the amount of exposure they get is worth the amount of hate that, like, they're going to, subtract that hate from me for a minute until they leave. There's people who come on this couch, they don't say nothing when they get in here, sit down, wait for the cameras to turn on, talk, close, all right, L, and walk out the door. There's people like
so
that.
lame to me, bro.
Yeah, and there's people that legitimately, like, just straight up hate me, but again, they'll work with me because they know that, just worth it for them for whatever
It's really
reason.
kind of scary for real because you listen to an artist so much and, you know what I'm saying, actually fuck with that artist and then see the artist in real life and they assholes, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Or the motherfucker know who you is and be acting weird as hell, like you got to say something first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go too deep into it,
Well,
but
I calculated this morning. It's actually interesting that you brought that up. When I'm doing podcasts, I'm realizing that I'm not just talking to the artist. What I'm actually talking to is the artist, his real personality, who he actually is as a human being.
Ego shit is so crazy.
Yes.
I hate that though.
You're constantly juggling.
It make me not even want to play your songs no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
how? Why is you like this, man?
I get people out of character sometimes. They'll
And
catch
then be
it.
preaching the realest shit
Yeah.
on social media or whatever and be doing the bullshit they be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
Still mind blowing to this day, bro. Like I done ran into a lot of artists that ain't who I thought they was for so long, and it's so disappointing. It make you not want to, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
even be around certain artists to a certain extent.
I swear Vezo came on here and he said that the rap game is literally like the WWE. He's like, it's just people acting, like all the time, people just acting, which is cool. Like I appreciate a good act. If somebody is literally like just that character, like you're just that and that's cool, like go do that.
Right.
But when they blend it back and forth too much, that's when it becomes a problem. It's like, bro, your real life and your character are blending too much where it's like hard to manage you or talk to you.
Exactly. You don't know who you talking to sometimes.
And I mean, I've had that a lot of experiences in my past with people that I worked with. I'm like, bro, who the fuck are you? Like, either you're that rapper dude or now you're not the rapper dude. Like, pick a fucking stop being crazy. You're crazy at this point. Like,
not
you're losing your
knowing
mind.
like these relationships matter. The relationship with the DJ, the relationship with you, the huge media outlet that matters for their career. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long do an artist be on top? Like, I ain't gonna say that. But did you see the list that came out? They said rappers that's falling off or whatever it might be.
No.
Man, I gotta start briefing you.
No, I didn't hear about that.
It was like a list of rappers that they said was low-key falling off, which I didn't agree to a lot of them. But a lot of them was falling off because they attitude or they sound the same. And you know what I'm saying? And I guess people just simply got tired of that artist, you feel me? And some of them is some huge artists. And I feel like because they so, certain artists, I don't want to do no interviews or, you know what I'm saying, that people was waiting so long. It's like that it factor of wanting to know certain things then went away. We don't even care no more. Yeah. You feel me? It's somebody new out now.
And now then they cry for like that attention again. Like, oh, wait a minute, what happened?
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
bro, you
not
blew
try
it
to
while you
double
were
back.
up. Yeah.
Exactly. And get them connections, relationships back.
It's just because what's happening is when you get a surplus of entertainers, that means that you become less valuable over time. If there's like 100 artists that are
100%.
very valuable, and then all of a sudden you're this one guy that's like, wait, I'm not as valuable anymore, and everybody looks at you like, yeah, you do suck, you do have an attitude problem, we don't want to work with you. We have 100 other artists that are cool as fuck we want to work with. They're going to go work with those 100 other artists. I'm not going to work with you no more. I have a policy, bro, and I did it to a very big artist this morning. I said, if you no call, no show me, or cancel last minute, you're banned for 6 months. And this is a very big artist that I did that to this morning. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
You gotta stick to your word.
Yeah,
though.
and now I really don't care anymore.
This is a business we run. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's appreciation of somebody's time too.
That too, right? We can't get time back, man.
But also, it's a lesson to myself, just like how you're telling yourself, you're checking yourself. If somebody no calls, no shows me, or does something to blow me off,
you just got to stick to your word.
But here's the thing about it. It's my lesson to myself. Like, oh, you got to get bigger so people don't do that to you.
That too.
You got to get bigger so people don't do that to you.
I feel the same way about it. I feel the same way. That too. That way they respect your time.
Yeah. Did we talk since Dugg got home? Were you here before or after you got out? Can't even remember.
I can't either, bro. It's a blur. You know I'm the wrong one to ask.
I don't remember anything.
I got paperwork saying I messed up.
What was it when you guys reconnected? What was it like, man?
Oh yeah, it had to be afterwards then.
Was it?
I mean before he came home.
Yeah. So I would have asked that by now, yeah.
We reconnected at Twin going away party. I mean Gotti going away party. Gotti was on my ass. He said, you better be here. I had an event right before. So I think I pulled up the Ace of Spades, probably like 12:31. and Doggy was in there. I didn't expect for him to be there, but he was in there, and it was just like it's time again moment. You know what I'm saying? His security brought me up there. I saw him, we liked our slap five. Like, man, I missed your ass, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we chilled and partied for a minute, and then I think I ain't see him again to rehearsals for the concert.
Bro.
Yeah, and at rehearsals, we, you know what I'm saying, kicked it for a second, and it just felt like the old days, like we never left.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at social media and see the response, and obviously coming and making your first move, something as to unite the city, that's like the very, very powerful thing to do. And
Definitely.
Everybody can just look at you and be like, damn, bro, like you're trying to do something right for us now. Like everybody's trying to be like, everybody should look up to that and be like, we should start mimicking this behavior.
Yeah, you know, somebody got to be the trendsetter and break the, you know what I'm saying, break the curse or whatever it might be. Somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
And then it was, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it was so many naysayers, even my peers, like, I'm telling them, like, the magnitude of the concert before I even know, because everybody that was there wasn't even on, you know what I'm saying, the flyer. I was telling people how big this show was gonna be, bro. And I'm talking about my peers, my main mans, like, they doubted me like crazy. It's gonna be cool, but it ain't gonna be one of the biggest concerts. It ain't gonna be like you saying, all right, we go see. I had motherfuckers apologizing to me the next day, bro. Like, man, that shit was the best shit I ever seen. You feel me? That, bro, that was one of the ones, bro, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't see on the flyer like Lil Baby and stuff like that. And I think he popped out.
Lil Baby, Lil Boosie.
Yeah, Boosie popped up out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Lil Durk wasn't on there. He popped up. It was a nice few surprises for sure.
Yeah.
That surprised me. You know what I'm saying?
See,
because I ain't know it till a couple days before. You feel me?
That's wild though. So you got to reconnect with all those cats too, right? Like Baby and stuff.
Some of them, nah. You know, a lot. Like when you on Baby level, he in and out.
Oh, okay.
In and out records. You feel me? So yeah. I mean, I made sure the music and stuff like that was straight for Baby, and I pretty much DJ for him. But yeah, I ain't get a chance to kick it with Baby today, or you know what I'm saying, that day. But a lot of other artists I got a chance to kick it with.
Who'd you get to kick it with?
310 Baby, Boosie for a quick second.
What's Boosie like in person, man? Is his energy
just like the internet?
For real?
I fuck with Boosie, just like the internet. Boosie was my mama's favorite artist before she died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was young as hell listening to Wipe Me Down. You know what I'm saying? Boosie, I fuck with Boosie, man.
So that had to have been like a proud moment to like on stage and shit, click hands with him, you know?
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the moments, bro. I be wishing my mama, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to get around certain artists, I used to FaceTime my mama. You know what I'm saying? And she just be groupied out. So it's like, yeah.
That's cool as hell.
I wish she was here to do that. Boosie, though, that's her favorite artist for sure.
Damn.
That crazy Boosie song that set it off. And Wipe Me Down, my top 3 songs from Boosie. Boosie hard.
Yeah.
I think Boosie need to stay off the internet a little bit, though.
He does, man. He does. You don't want to over goofify yourself.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to overdo it, like just being crazy all the time and just being
I feel like that's gonna fuck up his OG status to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta kind of leave it to the kid. Like it was when it was first happening, when he was getting banned off the Instagram a lot, and then you'd see him pop up do something. It was cool.
Right,
but now that he's consistently on it, it's like, all right, you gotta find a balance now. Like,
we seeing you too much, Boosie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as seeing somebody too much, especially like when it comes to the rap game. There's a certain stature and stuff, and a certain type of persona that you expect from an artist. And I'm not saying that those things shouldn't be broken to some degree, but you respect them and you love them because of what you've seen them grow from and what you've seen them become. So when they start doing things that are outside of that,
you start to lose touch from them. Yeah,
it's like, wait a minute, bro. It's like you said earlier, like you meet a lot of these rappers in person, you're like, wait a minute, bro.
Right, yeah, wait a minute.
Cat. Like, what the fuck?
The picture with the 2 Spider-Mans, hold on, man.
I'm kind of outgrowing hip-hop a little bit in rap. Like, I love hip-hop, I love rap, I love the game, but I'm outgrowing what it's becoming now. I was talking to Rocky Bad about it. We had the coolest conversation. Unfortunately, we weren't able to release the episode, but
bro,
we had the coolest conversation about how, like, when we were growing up, we appreciated hip-hop and rap for something completely different than what it is now. So when people get mad at you for being like, I don't know about that with the rap game right now, it's like, no, bro, like I've always loved it, but the game's different now.
It's crazy because I was having this conversation with somebody not too long ago, really like probably like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It's like the music that I can play, you know what I'm saying, like the old R&B, the you know, Erykah Badu, Tupac, you know what I'm saying, like Biggie, you know what I'm saying, just like even down to the R&B songs, the Lauryn Hills and things like that. Like, you see how many years later we still playing that shit? And not to put, I ain't gonna say no names, but a lot of the music now, bro, I can't see myself listening to 2-3 years from now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we still going to be listening to from now, 3-4 years from now?
You're 1,000% correct.
Like, if you really think about it, what are we gonna be? We're not gonna care about none of this shit that's playing right now in 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm already over a lot of it, bro. That 2007.
The only one, yeah, we is over a lot of it.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, that Drinks and Nightmares. I feel like from our generation, that's one of the ones that lasted a very long time. You feel me? And we starting to get tired of playing that shit now.
Yeah, I think
I got a DJ for Meek too.
What is it? Oh, you got the DJ for him too?
Yeah, I ain't get a chance to chop it up with him, but I DJ for him.
That's pretty legendary though. At the same time though, bro.
On all their pages, like I hear my voice and ad libs behind them performing.
That's sick.
Like, yeah,
So
y'all don't know it's me, but it's me. You feel me?
I see it. Yeah. 2017 Detroit rap to 2024. Like, I think there's like 2 songs that maybe I'm still stuck to. When it used to be 100. Used to be like 100 plus rap songs. I'm like, oh yeah, every day, boom, 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 going crazy to it. Now I'm almost like, all right, man, that's enough of that shit. Like, move on.
I think a lot of shit, like you just said, 2017 to what? I mean, 2007 to
so
what?
Now I pretty much was like, I had like probably collectively over that time, I had 100 songs that are in rotation from all Detroit current rap songs that are happening. A little bit some of the past stuff too.
Right.
And now it's like 2 songs that I'm listening to of all those songs that were in rotation from those years.
The last one standing.
Yeah, but now, I mean, I'm still listening to, old school Wayne. I'm still listening to old school Eminem. I'm still listening to old school Tupac, Biggie, all that shit. I'm still listening to that shit to this day.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit, like, as far as a DJ, bro, I ride in the car with complete silence. I don't play music. I don't even turn the radio on half of the time, bro, because I get tired of listening to the same shit over and over again. I go to the clubs, I'm listening to the same shit. Motherfuckers want to listen to the same song over and over and over again. And it's like, we be thinking like, damn, man, what is next? Like, do we start pulling songs off TikTok that's going viral? And then even the songs off TikTok, them bitches be like 15 seconds of the song go viral. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know till them 15 seconds go on. So it's like, we hungry for music too as DJs, you feel me? We trying to figure out what's next for real. And then it go into like, do we start breaking records again? Or can we still break records as DJs? Or we got to solely depend on the internet? We got to keep hearing the same song on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very, very interesting. That's like a question that I wish like you and another DJ would be sitting here.
Yeah.
And we could like really break that down together. You know what I mean? Because it is an interesting time where they are clipping songs and just posting it to for reference during the video. You know what I'm saying? And it's just losing touch now. We're not even connected anymore. I would kill if I seen some Tupac song doing
spans,
it.
Man.
Yeah,
these attention spans that shrunk down in 15 seconds.
You know who started
this shit?
That shit?
Ruined us.
It was Ice Spice, I think. Ice Spice with the "You Thought I Was Feeling You." That shit fucked up the game.
I ain't gonna lie, you right. Cause that's the only part I know. You thought I was that little hook right there, the only part I know.
Literally.
I don't even think I ever really played that song before.
I didn't. I listened
like
to
like 2, 3. I'm saying like at a party. Ain't nobody ever requested Ice Spice, bro. And I fuck with Ice Spice, but ain't nobody request no Ice Spice.
All right, let's because you are the DJ. Who's the most requested artist that you have to hear about at every show?
Probably Dugg and let's say Dugg. Dugg for sure one. Because they be expecting me to play Dugg anyway because I'm his DJ. Dugg. The Teameastside Hustle.
Who?
I hear that shit all the time.
Who?
The Teameastside Hustle.
Oh, okay.
You know what that is?
No.
Yeah, what the fuck,
I don't listen to nothing no more, bro.
They act, bro, the last 5 years, they been asking that song 50 times in the club.
Yeah.
The females love Teameastside Hustle.
How's it go?
Do you know how to hustle at all?
No.
When I think about you, I think about... They be... no. All right, yeah. I got to put you here, bro. You got to learn the Teameastside Hustle.
Man,
they gonna be on your ass for that, too.
I don't. Man, they're already on my ass about everything.
They gonna be on your
ass.
ass
What else you
for
got?
that. Skilla and Rod 49, they going crazy. Motherfuckers be asking for that a lot lately.
Skilla, baby.
Yeah. And Rod 49, like, they didn't crack the code with the songs for the females.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't crack the code. They got like 4 or 5 songs. You can run back a couple times in the club. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
I think they got it right now, bro.
You think Skilla, baby, and Rob? Or everybody you just named you
That
saying?
duo, period, I think they got it right now. And they on tour right now with Travis Scott. What the fuck? That's major, bro.
It's crazy, right?
I was trying to figure out how that was going to work out until I saw videos.
I seen the video.
That
Skilla
shit is
Baby's
major.
like, from the videos I've seen, I haven't seen him rapping his own music yet. I know they're like doing this thing where they're singing other people's songs.
Nah,
and
listen,
stuff.
it's crazy. I used to do that back in the day. I was an artist at first. And in between my set, I would throw songs people know in there. So I think that shit is fucking genius.
It is. It's a
That's
nostalgic
fucking
factor
genius.
that's
That-
pretty much
yeah.
engaging the audience. They
Exactly.
You can't lose.
It brings them right back in.
And the only reason I don't blame him for doing that, because when I first seen it, I was like, man, what? But then I realized, like, they're not going to be shaking their heads or listening to you if you don't do that.
That shit's fucking genius,
Which
bro.
is, like, unfortunate truth, the reality of it. If you're coming in and you're just a feature artist on a tour and your music is not working, I'm not saying that his wasn't, because I didn't see footage of that.
Right.
But all I'm singing them is singing these white songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Then that means that he knew deep down, like, the only way to get them engaged is if I do what they want me to do right here.
That's smart, because that's my go-to. If it's a, you know what I'm saying, a white crowd and they don't know nothing else.
Yeah, they don't want to hear
We Are Young.
Yeah.
What's the other? Miley Cyrus. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Party in the USA.
Yeah.
They love shit like that. You feel me? I love that shit too, for real.
Yeah, it's you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
sure.
it is. You can't
100%.
always be like, fuck these motherfuckers. They're gonna hear
They don't
my
fuck
shit.
with us. Fuck it. Yeah, you can't be
gotta
like that.
sometimes
You
be
got to
like,
innovate other ways.
That's really for Skilla to do that, or any artist to do that. I think that takes a lot. Like, your ego, you just took your ego out of the way. Like, these people came here and had to have fun.
A good time, yeah.
And that's what I think with social media too, which is kind of some secret sauce that I've been thinking about. You gotta treat people when people are posting.
Yeah.
If you're posting something, what are you treating the audience with when you post? Are you letting them watch something that they can enjoy or hear something that they can enjoy? Or are you just posting something that showcases only you and it's only cool for you? Now, I'm not saying don't, show some of your accolades and show some of the success stories in here and there. People love hearing
But
success
how you gonna
stories.
keep these people engaged? How
That's
you
what-
gonna get them to stay here?
You
That's
gotta,
a good question.
you gotta treat people. You gotta give them something, like, when they watch it, like, damn, at least I enjoyed myself in this moment. You can't
Yeah.
constantly put posting. That's why people oversell. Like, they're just selling stuff the whole time, or they're just promoting themselves the whole time, or they're just posting nonsense the whole time. It's like you're crowding up the internet, bro. Like,
For sure.
just
Yeah.
give something people they can actually look at and enjoy it somehow. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think, like, even like when I see up and coming artists, I see them doing what artists that's already on doing. You feel me? Instead of like coming up with different ways and, you know what I'm saying, coming up with their own wave. Like, they be posting just like the artist. They'll shoot a video, you know what I'm saying, pay for the studio time, everything, mix and master, post the shit one time and forget about it. Because bigger artists do that. When they don't understand, bro, you ain't where they at yet, you feel me? It's like 5% of your followers and saw this shit. You gotta promote your shit, you know what I'm saying, back to back.
Facts.
You can't just post a video one time and then drop another one. You ain't even promote the first one yet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
People are trying to feel famous before they're famous.
That shit is so weak.
Talk about
That shit is so weak.
what projects you got coming out and what people can look forward to right now, man.
We got a tour coming up.
Cool.
It's not announced yet, so of course I'm gonna let you know first. But we got a tour coming up at the end of March. It's gonna be a real big tour. Project wise, I'm trying to get my project out by the end of February. It's just so hard working with some artists, bro. It's so hard. Like, then they be lying to me. Well, I'm gonna do this, then, and you know what I'm saying? I done missed studio sessions, all type of stuff. Like, they done missed studio sessions, all type of stuff. I been wasted money, you know what I'm saying? Just waiting on certain artists. So I'm really just trying to build my name to the point where, bro, like you said, how that artist was late to the point where they don't want to be late.
Exactly.
Or they want to make every single session, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been on some DJ Khaled type shit, you feel me? I've been trying to figure out, like, since Khaled, who has been that DJ in the music, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm good at structuring songs and putting them together. And I know what motherfuckers want to hear, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I can play a good part into that.
Yeah.
Even down to, like, bringing artists up over me and trying to do as much as I can for them as far as, like, promoting they shit and, you know what I'm saying, pushing they shit in different markets and certain clubs and things like that. I feel like I got a gift as far as, like, knowing what's what. So
Look.
I want to start doing that, man, helping these artists and, like, really starting from the studio all the way to the big stages, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can do it, man. I think putting your face on camera more, and I think communicating more, doing
100%.
podcasts. There's so many podcasts opening up now. Snapdog just opened up one.
Yeah, for
his
sure.
first one just aired today. So many platforms for you to go on, communicate. You have like.
And I really appreciate you, bro, having me on too, because, like, I for one got to get a little bit better. What you call it? More accustomed to talking like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I be behind the mic and half the time motherfuckers can't even see me. Or if I'm on stage, it's way different than you know what I'm saying, this setting. But like I said, I forget how many people actually watch me and listen to me. And, like, right now, like, humbly speaking, like, I'm the voice of the DJs, especially for the younger generation. Like, I've been the voice for the DJs for, you know what I'm saying, a little time now. And I want to make sure I'm representing us well. And, you know what I'm saying, even to how I was explaining earlier about the sounds and just different things that motherfuckers think that's the DJ and it's not. Like, I feel like it's my job to clear that shit up. And I just, you know what I'm saying, want to be able to show us in the right light, in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
And everything you've done so far to me has, man. I think everything you're doing, the way you're putting yourself out, your work ethic, the way you come and speak on this pod. I mean, the reason I love having you come on this podcast is because you're one of the only people that come on here and we can actually have a conversation where me and you are actually discussing things, getting in depth about things, having intricate conversations, actually having educated conversations about stuff, and being somebody that's so deep in the industry, hearing your story and the way you're able to elaborate it and communicate that with that people. And, you just have the right balance of being able to express how you really feel about certain situations without crossing lines that could get forcing it or anything. So I do appreciate you. Always do appreciate you coming on, bro. And always,
for sure, I like coming on, man. Yeah. It'd be like when it's time to end it, I'll be like, man, I got so much more shit to talk about. Or as soon as I get in the car, I'm like, I should have brought that shit up.
You know what the beauty is? You're welcome here whenever you want. You know, I told you only like 5 people have the gold pass, man. You're one of the people that have the gold pass. Whenever
I got a gold pass?
Yeah, there's only a few artists that get a gold pass. Whenever you call me and say, yo, I need to come through, I'm always going to be like, yo, man, we're going to make it happen.
I be waiting on your call, man. I was hurt last time. I wasn't able. I had to DJ that day. You hit me,
bro. Never think that like if I tell somebody that they're good, bro, like that means that you could ask me 100 times and I'm never gonna get mad at you. So you're always, whenever you want to come on, you just hit me up and you let me know.
Yeah.
We're at Parallel Sound Studio, Hollow Visuals, shooting these productions. Flexx Live was in the building. We're out. Peace.
Yeah.